Okay, I am hiking in Cheonan and I'm using my new camera today, and I am just at Yongyeon Chosuji or Yongyeon Reservoir, and I'm going to take a short hike today because I'm not feeling super good, so I'll just do a little walk at Hukseongsan Mountain, and here is the entrance to the trail. This is the only hike I have done in summer and autumn this year, which is is not what I usually do, but this year has been just an interesting year to say the least. Today I wish to find a silk moth, an autumn species of silk moth called Rodinia fugax, or Yurisan nuenabang in Korean. It is a really cute, fluffy kind of moth. It's not very big, it's medium size at best. And if I can find the female moth, then perhaps I can get some eggs, and next year it would be so wonderful to rear those at home. The moth is commonly known as the squeaky silk moth, and that's because the caterpillar and the pupa make a kind of squeaky sound, kind of like a mouse, when they're under stress. So just it sounds kind of cute, but of course in that situation the insect is stressed, and obviously it's not really cute for the caterpillar. But anyway, I would like, hopefully, I can find it, but my expectations are super low because I've been looking every year in this area, and every year I fail. This forest is still nice and green. That won't last much longer. It's October 7th today. So as the season changes, it's going to get colder and colder. And at the end of October, we'll have the beautiful colours on the trees, on the oak trees and the maple trees. It's always a nice thing to look forward to. But then of course we got winter, and that's coming not too far away. So the Rodinia fugax silk moth is about this kind of colour. It's a similar colour to the fallen leaves. That is maybe so that it can blend in, and camouflage can be a good way to stay safe from predators. The male of the species is a darker colour, kind of orange, whereas the female is a lighter yellow. So they could potentially be on the ground, but also they could be in trees. They are a diurnal species, so unlike many moths, this species is active during the day. and usually resting at nighttime. It is possible to find them near tunnels and other places where there are lights. They still are attracted to lights, just like other species. So I can just look around and hope for the best. There's not much else I can do. They do live in these kind of forests, so it's all about being in the right place at the right time. Other people have spotted those moths on this actual mountain, especially finding cocoons and sometimes the moth at the top of the mountain, but I'm yet to have any luck. So as I said before, so keep the camera high. As I said before, my expectations have to be super low, and it might not work out as planned this year. Maybe next year will be a better opportunity to find them. Really pretty here. It's so quiet. I'm the only person hiking on this mountain right now. Oh, on this section, should I say. You can hear the cicadas in the distance. And grasshoppers or crickets too, chirping away. Well, this is a very easy walk. I'm quite glad because I'm dealing with food intolerances, and so I prefer to do something that's light and easy. And the trail, let's have a look. Trail, very easy. There was a little incline before, but now it's just smooth. It's very, very easy. Maybe it takes about 45 minutes to get to the top. Not long at all. I really wish to come here in summertime at night, but I kind of dedicated my whole year to rescuing some endangered frogs, which were not very well protected. In my opinion, at least, they were not protected. So I had a list of so many things I wanted to do in summer. Maybe next year is a time to, achieve all my personal goals. There have been some good moments, I guess, but it's been a pretty difficult year overall. So this is like a small escape from the responsibility I give myself. It's really cool to come here at nighttime in summer. If you're lucky, you can, when you're hiking, some bats will fly past you. It's really, really cool. And just a nice atmosphere. Nighttime with, you can see a variety of insects and some spiders and cicadas. There's lots to see. I remember last year in October, I did a lot of nighttime hikes as well, specifically looking for this particular moth that I'm trying to find today. It's good exercise. Oh, look. I found is from a cicada. Okay. Oh, there it goes. You can find lots of those on the trees. In winter time, I have an extra goal or two. I always like to feed the wild birds. Only during the really cold season, when it's maybe January and February. Although February starts to get mild. December and January are pretty cold in Korea. And I always can find some hungry birds. So I always try to pack some good, healthy sunflower seeds and other kinds of seeds and nuts too. And my other goal is to find cocoons for Samia cynthia, which is another diurnal silk moth. So it's nice to have some goals. It keeps me motivated when I'm out. I prefer looking for things when I'm hiking rather than focus on just get to the top and enjoy some view. There's not really a view at the top of this place. So, but in other places, maybe like Bukhansan in Seoul or Soraksan in Gangwon-do province, those places are packed with amazing views. Whereas this place, it's more just about enjoying the, quiet time in nature and just enjoy being in the forest. Now I'm going down the mountain by the mountain road. It's not the best because there are lots of cars, but I want to show the male moth is the same color almost as that orange leaf, which means that if there is a moth in the trees, if you're not looking carefully, you might just mistake a moth for a leaf. You have to be extra careful. I regret because 2 years ago I found my one and only moth of the Rodinia fugax species, and it was a female, and I never thought that maybe I could have taken it and got eggs, but I wasn't using my brain back then. Never mind. Maybe this year I can be lucky. Well, I'm almost finished today's walk, and as expected, I had no luck finding the silk moth this time, so it could be a little bit early in this area, because I know that in the other province, a little bit further north, there are definitely moths this time of year. Maybe it's just not right here. Maybe it's going to be a few more days, another week or so. Or maybe I have to just think more about locations. I can try tomorrow. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but here I'm back out of the mountain. And this area is just the rural area of Cheonan. Got some wild flowers over here. There's some bees and some small butterflies flying around. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. I can just see there's a butterfly. Maybe you can't see on the camera. Yeah. And so it was a very easy walk. It's nice to be outside the city. Hopefully I will get more and more hikes soon. Lots of cabbages. Maybe October, late October or early November is the time to make kimchi in Korea. If you never tried kimchi, I recommend it. It's pretty good and very healthy. Okay, I'm gonna just walk back down and head back into the city. It's been nice today, nice and easy. Hopefully more challenging, more scenic hikes in the near future.